What are your general views on climate change?
Well, I think climate change is a growing concern, and for the older generation, I suppose, it's becoming a reality when we visit a lot of countries, different places, and then we suddenly sense that the climate is different from what we expect it to be. So, but the repercussions of these climate changes may not be so apparent, I feel, to many people. I mean, people are still not sure exactly how it will affect them, you know. So there is a change in the climate. It's more of a nuisance, and it's not yet like, you know, such a big danger yet, I feel, to many people. Yeah? It's not apparent to them. They don't know about it, I feel.
As a retired teacher from a public school, do you think that the education system plays an important role in combating climate change?
Most definitely, because I feel that it's the young people who will be the ones, I think, to change things, to make things happen, and this will be, I think, affecting them even more, because they will be the ones to suffer the consequences if nothing is being done, right? Because they are the future. So if the younger ones are properly educated about all these things, and then it becomes a way of life for them, then it may be easier for them to lead sort of greener lives, right? It's not so easy for us because we were brought up in a different way, right? Our time, all these things were not much of a worry, okay, as nowadays.
Based on your experience, do you think that our current education system puts enough emphasis on the environment?
Well, where I used to teach before, we do have subjects, you know, related to the environment, you know, and then I think the students were exposed to all these topics, to all these issues, and it's more of an awareness thing in schools. But I think I would like to see perhaps more effort in carrying out projects, you know, related to the environment, related to the issues that have been brought up about the environment. So if it's a project-based sort of education, which unfortunately we do not find too much of in our schools, because I think there are too many subjects to cover, and there's too little time to cover the syllabus, you know, the things that the students have to go through. Teachers are always complaining there's not enough time, there's not enough time. So at the end of the day, there's not enough time to actually do projects, carry out projects. Okay, so projects are done because they have to do it, not because they want to deal with the issues, they want to find out more about things. You know, if we could have that kind of pace where the students actually are interested, because most of the time I find they do the projects not because they are interested in it, but because they want their marks. You see, so that sort of what do you call this, attitude should change. Okay, so we are too academic based, right? I feel, and it would be nice if students get more time to work on their projects, to do things where they will find out for themselves, okay, and then discuss among themselves about things which they can actually do, rather than just read about and knowing about, but actually carry it out. Okay.
With a world of information readily at hand for the younger generation, do you foresee a possible greener future, or do you think that we will continue repeating the same mistakes over and over again in the name of advancements?
Okay, I'm no prophet, and but from what I see, and I don't think we will repeat the same mistakes, okay? But we won't repeat, but there will be some people who will still be making those mistakes, okay? But more and more people are being aware about what's happening, and since the younger generation are all, you know, so computer savvy and exposed to all these things, and communication is nowadays, you know, so easy, you know. I feel that it should be a brighter future, okay, with more people being aware and trying their best to carry out, okay, things which will help actually to towards, okay, making it a greener environment and trying to help, okay, maybe not in a big way, but in any little way that they can, it helps, right, towards the bigger issue. Okay, so I foresee more of us carrying green bags and trying in their own little way to help towards these problems.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.